Again, my name is Aubrey Worek. I'm really excited to have this opportunity to be in front of all of you. And thank you again, Leslie, for thinking of me. So my background is in exercise physiology, and I am a wellness specialist. I help people learn how to heal themselves through nutrition, through movement, and also I help people how to teach people how to rewire their brain, which as adults seems almost near impossible. So today, I want to be very outcome focused with each of you. And I also don't want to assume your outcome. So I want to maybe hear from some of you to say that, if you could have one thing, one takeaway from today's talk is give me maybe one little item that you would like to learn. So for example, a lot of times people tell me, Aubrey, I can't relax, I can't meditate. And they think that meditation or making a mind-body connection means them sitting on top of a mountain like a Buddhist monk. So is there any brave soul out there, just one person, to give me something that you would like as a takeaway? Oh, Andrea says, how can I clear my mind? The monkey mind. I like that. I'm gonna use that. But anybody else want to pop in the comments? How do you not fall asleep? Oh, okay. That's great too. Yes, if you're meditating and you fall asleep, that's an easy one to address right now, is that you were probably meant to go to sleep. So I tell people, honor your sleep first. Okay, so to actually clear your mind, I want to teach you guys a little bit about the different brainwave states, okay? But before we do that, if you are viewing me on your phone and you have access to go outside, I would love to give you full permission to go outside, take your shoes off, step in the grass, and to get some electrons. Because if you have been sitting in front of your computer all day, you're losing electrons, and we can get electrons back by barefoot stepping in the grass, something that Native Americans know all the time, right? And it releases tension in the body. And also helps combat depression. So we want to go hug a tree outside, whatever you got to do, but we're going to get movement into the body first, because movement is going to create the energy. I heard somebody saying that, hey, I'm having some soda. They were having a food confession, as I call it. And caffeine can be a beautiful thing if we use it to our advantage. So everybody, wherever you are, can you do yourself a favor and myself and just stand up? To get started today, I want you to do what I call the jellyfish. You're going to jellyfish. You're going to shake out your hands. You're going to shake out your head, and you're going to shake out your body. You see animals do this in nature. And what this is doing, keep shaking, wiggling, everything. And if you're outside right now, maybe your neighbors see you and maybe they want to jellyfish with you. So I see some of you at your desk. Take your hands up in the air and just shake them out like there's no paper towels in the bathroom. There you go. Okay. So I'm doing this for a reason. I need to see the shakes. I'm going through my screen. There we go. Are we shaking? When was the last?
Oh, yeah.
Shimmy? A good shimmy, Leslie. Yes. So I want to get you to move. The shake, what this does, everybody, it takes you and it clears you, right? It is the physiological reset. It's you pressing the reset button. Now, what you're going to do, wherever you are, you're going to take karate chop hands. Let me see your karate chop hands. I'm going to teach you a very simple lesson on what is called EFT tapping. You're going to take your karate chop hands. You're going to tap right underneath your collarbones. What this is doing is stimulating your thalamus gland to help boost your immune system. So you're going to tap. And now we're going to breathe, because lesson number 1 in meditation is probably breathing, but I'm going to tell you why it's so important to deep breathe and to lean into this. So we're going to take a deep breath in through the nose. Ready? And 3, 2, 1. Deep breath in and deep breath out. Blow out 100 birthday candles. Keep tapping. Inhale. Exhale. 100 birthday candles. And 2 more times in. Out. 1 more. Make it really, really big. You might feel a little tingly inside. In and out. Good. Now these tapping sensations, what you're going to do is wiggle your fingers. Okay. You can still stand up. You could shake it out, but I'm going to coach you now through heart-centered breathing. Take your left hand and place it on your heart and your right hand on your stomach. So with this gentle touch, what this is doing is releasing oxytocin. It's a feel-good hormone in the body. You can still stand up so you can pay attention. I want to get your attention. I'm trying to do that through the virtual world, and that can be tough. But I'm watching each and every one of you as I flip through the screen. So listen, with this gentle touch, I want you to thank your heart. Thank your heart that has been beating for you all day long. Close your eyes now. And I'd like you to imagine, as adults, we forget how to use our imagination. So I'm here to help strengthen your imagination for you. Close your eyes, please. And imagine your heart perfectly healthy, beating for you, supporting your life. Now, imagine your breath. You're going to breathe in through the nose. And as you breathe in, you're going to take a healing breath to your heart center. Imagine your breath encasing your heart in a protective force field of energy. Is this hard for you to do? If it is, it's because we have to strengthen your pineal gland, because chances are as adults, we ain't using it. So lean into me, keep doing this, breathe in. Let the breath continue to wrap your heart and encase it in this energetic barrier. It's going to help heal your heart, because believe it or not, human beings, you have the power to help strengthen your heart through this. You are so powerful. I want you to think of yourself like a superhero or the X-Men. So continue to breathe and imagine that breath is giving your heart a hug and telling your heart, thank you for beating for me today. Thank you for supporting my life, because gratitude has been scientifically proven to actually seal the healthy deal. So whenever we express gratitude, the thought of gratitude, we plant that seed to help cultivate more of what we want. So now I'm going to breathe 5 times with you, and we're going to see our heart in our mind's eye beating fully. Whatever color you imagine, maybe it's red, maybe it's green. So let's go all in 5 heart-centered breaths. Inhale through the nose and envision the breath wrapping around your heart. Exhale, nice and gentle this time. Inhale, deep breath into your heart center, feeling your heart beating, letting go of any heart walls. Knock the walls down as you exhale, see them dissolving. And again, inhale, exhale. Today we bless and release any trapped emotions from the heart, any broken hearts, any wounded hearts, any heart disease. We start to let it go. We see those boo-boos and we see them floating away. Do it again. Inhale and exhale. Now you're going to take this one more time, the biggest breath that you can muster up. Are you ready? Inhale, keep breathing, go, go, go. Feel the lungs stretch, feel the chest widen, feel your chest opening up. You are alive and well. And slowly exhale, let it go. And with your eyes closed, I want you to smile at your heart. This is a part of you. Now, you can slowly let your hands come to your thighs and have a seat. You can flutter your eyes open, friends. And what my intention was to switch you into a different brainwave state. I want to teach you about brainwave states because I'm obsessed and it's fascinating. So the reason why we can't clear our mind is because you are in a brainwave state called beta. And you can almost think of beta brainwave state as bad brainwave state. Can you raise your hand if you've ever heard of beta brainwave state? Yeah, okay, some of you. In the beta brainwave state, we think over 60,000 thoughts a day. And this is why in the yoga world, we call it the monkey mind. That's right, 60,000 thoughts a day. Do you believe that? Yeah? There's a lot of thoughts going on. Maybe us women, 75,000, I don't know. So 80% of those thoughts, gang, are considered negative. I want you to let that set in. 80% of those thoughts are considered negative. So when people come to me and they tell me, it's so hard for me to calm my mind, it's so hard for me to relax, I get it. because the human being has been wired this way. Our culture has wired us to become negative. But you can get high off your own supply. Today was not even a taste, not even a fraction of breath work. But I will promise you this. If you take away one thing from today's exercise, it is the heart-centered breath that can switch you into a different brainwave state. And it's called alpha. Raise your hand if you've ever heard of alpha brainwave state. Yes. Drop in the comments if you know anything about alpha brainwave state. And if not, that's okay. Alpha brainwave state, when you switch into it through breath work, so you're switching gears, you're rewiring your brain because it's a singular thought process. Does anyone find that cool? So you switch from beta, from bad, into one singular thought process. And that's how we can clear our mind. I want you to think of breath work as just as if you were doing push-ups or you're exercising your heart muscle. It's just like working out. But I'm going to give you my super secret recipe.
Aubrey, we froze you.
We're missing the super secret recipe.
Maybe it's
The suspense.
She might have to go back out and come back in.
Yeah.
Those super secrets.
Yeah. Well, it felt good to breathe. That was nice. The tapping was good too. I can't go outside because I got an electrical storm outside. So that's too many electrons.
Yeah, don't go outside in the storm, Jody. We don't want that kind of electrons.
Jody, what she did with the tapping, we do in Tai Chi class.
Yeah.
There you are.
There she is.
That was the cliffhanger. I did that on purpose. All right, because I know my time is almost expired, so we definitely want to know the super secret recipe. Can you still hear me and see me?
Yes.
Okay. Right now I can just see myself and I just have to flip the screen here. Okay. All right. So here's the super secret recipe. I can teach you all about these cool things. I could teach you about breathing and how to drop into your body and how to levitate if I knew how. But it's only as good if the knowledge can actually be applied and you take action. Okay. So you're going to take action. And if you want to take action, I want you to take both your arms up to the sky. You're going to do this power move. Like, I want to take action. All right, let me see this. So you are telling your body through physical movement and through affirmation, I'm going to take action on Aubrey's super secret recipe for success. Okay, are we ready? Okay, have an Apple Watch app mindfulness. Oh, okay, there you go. All right, well, maybe you already do it. Thank you. Okay, so here's mine. All right, this is what it is. You are going to do this little ritual, this little ceremony for your heart right before you brush your teeth every morning. So don't you dare go brush your teeth until you do this. So what we did today, you can do this as soon as your alarm goes off in the morning. You're going to take that left hand to your heart and your right hand to your stomach, and you're going to lean into it. You're going to take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. And there's so many ways to breathe, gang. There's so many ways. But today, we're going to keep it simple. And it's in through the nose and out through the mouth. And in fact, continue to do this while I'm talking. In through the nose, out through the mouth. The reason why you're going to do this before you brush your teeth is because you're going to lasso this new habit with a habit that you already do. And that's how it gets done. That's my super secret to success, that I have my clients who the only thing they do is this little ceremony every morning, and they have seen results with their entire body, with their mental clarity, with their health. Your health is what you perceive it to be. Okay. And what I mean by that is, how many people do you know that are perhaps on antidepressants but are still depressed? Anybody? Yeah. It happens, right? The human body is so fascinating. Unless we actively can choose our thoughts, we can still fall into that same state of mind or of being. So today's outcome for me to share with you is to breathe into your heart center every day. Express gratitude for your heart as you are working on being more mindful to connect with your body. Oftentimes, our doctors can say, well, you know your body best. And I ask you this question, do you? When I work with people with movement and I teach them how to move their body, sometimes we don't know our right from our left. We don't know how to get grounded. Our feet don't work how they used to. So that's why I encouraged you early on, if you can go outside, put your feet into the grass, regain the electrons. These are some simple, healthy, non-side effect activities that you can do every day. So I'm going to leave the last couple moments for some questions or maybe some insight. And also when you do it, I want you to lift the corners of your mouth right here for me, because you can fool yourself. Even if you're not happy, you can absolutely fool yourself. So whenever I think a sad thought, that's what I do. You might think I'm crazy, but it works. When I start to think sad, I start to lift the corners of my mouth. It can start to lift your mood as well as keep your heart happy. Oh, good. I see some smiles. Thank you. I need to see that positive energy too. Great. Any comments? You can drop in the comment or unmute yourself.
Aubrey, thank you so much. I just love talking to you.
You're so welcome. I hope that this was effective, and I wish you guys lots of love and gratitude today. Oh,
Thank
please
you.
speak about self-compassion. There is one. Do you have time? I think there was one comment, Leslie.
Yeah. Bradley just says he has an Apple Watch for mindfulness, or an Apple Watch app for mindfulness, but his mind wanders, but not with this activity.
Oh, good.
Thank yous.
Good.
So if anything
Awesome.
comes through, I'll send some questions over and we can answer them.
Awesome. Thank you, gang.
Thank you so much, Aubrey. Appreciate it.
Bye.
Yeah, thank you. That was wonderful. And just so you guys know, we come back online at 4:00 Eastern time. So we want to make sure everyone is back on at 4:00 for peer support meetings, programs, and events. And thank you again, Aubrey. You were fantastic. That felt so good, and I needed that so badly.
One thing that I forgot. When you hug someone, can you hear me? Guys, what I want you to do, since this is all about heart, when you hug someone, I want you to notice how you hug them. Hug them heart to heart. As human beings, we started to hug away from each other and we lost that connection. So next time you give someone a hug, give them a heart hug. Does that make sense? Okay.
We're going to all be doing that next year at our annual conference.
Yes, the heart hug. Let's change the world.
Aubrey, real fast, someone just asked how many times to breathe in.
Oh, okay. So I think it depends. Right now, I want you to just do 5. I call it 5 alive. So right before you brush your teeth, to take those 5 deep breaths each day. Once you create the habit, then you can do more.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys. All right, heart hug.
All right.
Bye.
Thank you, Aubrey.
See ya.
Thank you.
See you all back at 4.